What's up, everyone? How you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. So, guys, if you're new here, you know the usual: subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. So, guys, yes, you all have seen the topic, of this, not the topic, the title of this video. So, without no further, ado, let's get into it. So, how to get a man to propose, or how to get your boyfriend to propose. You know, guys, this is it. So many women have been with men, like for long, like for 4 years, for 5 years, 6 years, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and these men have never even, even give the slightest hint of them proposing or bring up a conversation, of them even trying to like allude to the fact that they like the woman which they are with and they want to propose, and so many women have been tired. Many women have been tired up to the extent that they are giving up. They want to leave, and they have been pressurized. They are pressurizing these men, to propose for them to live together in the future, eventually as husband and wife. But you know, if a man has been with you for 4 or 5 years, truly, the truth is this man loves you, but there is something preventing him, not to propose. It's not about you. It's not about your beauty or a woman's beauty or a woman's big boobs or a woman's big butt that gets a man to propose. It's her character. It's her character, it's her behavior, it's her attitude towards the man. How humble is she? You know, how much of a housewife does she display, as his girlfriend? How does he help him become a better version of himself? How does she share the household expenses? So these things matters a lot, you know, to get this man, to see you as a companion, because so many men are with their girlfriends, but they don't see them as a companion. Who is a companion? A companion is a partner who shares the burden, the sorrow, the pain, the finances, every stress, the happiness, everything of the other partner, shares it equally and tries to help that partner out of certain situations, of which, they don't find it easy of being in these situations. So that's a companion. So many men are with girlfriends whom they don't see them as a companion, because these women, they don't have the best character, or they don't have the best behavior towards them. They don't know how to be a supportive housewife, or a supportive future housewife. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to, like I said, like I told you. So that is it. That is it. So guys, these 6 points that I have researched the entire internet. I have added my own thinking into it. These 6 points are points which I have brought up, to you guys. If you apply these 6 points in your relationship, you will get this man to propose within 5 months. I'm telling you guys. If you get this man to propose, if you apply it diligently every single day, you will get this man to propose. This man is gonna propose, whether he likes it or not. Yes. So if you have been relying on your beauty, your big boobs, your big butt, or your beautiful face, or your light eyes, or your straight hair, or your Brazilian hair, your eyelashes, your hips, all those things, that is not gonna get a man to propose, because for a man to propose to a woman, to get her as his wife, it has to do with character and behavior. It has nothing to do with beauty. No man wants to get married to a woman who is beautiful, who has got all the beautiful from head to toe, but yet she doesn't have a good character, or she doesn't have the emotional intelligence of a wife in a marriage, in a matrimonial home. No man want that. No man. That is why you see most of the most handsome, most powerful men in the world, their wives are not, they don't have the beauty standards of what we all of what we all consider of men like their caliber in the society. They don't have the beauty standards which, oh, look at how this man is so powerful. How can he get married to such a woman, who is not that beauty, who does not have big boots, big breasts, upon all his wealth, upon his position that he has within our nation as the head of state or as a governor. If you look at Emmanuel Macron, Emmanuel Macron's wife is older than him, old enough to be his mother. You know, what would push that man to get married to such a woman? It's how supportive she is. It's her character. It's her attitude towards him. It's her emotional intelligence. Of a housewife in a marriage, which she's got, that has got this man to propose. If you look at Michelle Obama doesn't have all that beauty standard, but Barack Obama find her so beautiful, so worthy to be his wife, to walk down the political campaign and be his first lady, not because of her beauty, but because most of the time we all be expecting such men to marry women, women like Kim Kardashian, beautiful like Shakira, Beyonce, but you understand, you know, it's because of their characters, how they treated them, how they organize themselves as housewife, how humble they are, that has got these men to propose. Now, yes, so now let's get into this 6 points. So this 6 point is gonna help women who have been investing so much on sex, giving these men fellatio, giving them whatever bad job, bad sex, yes, or breast sex, giving them whatever sex that they have got, or they have heard, they apply it to this men, to make sure this men propose. No, 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 no. Sex has nothing to do with a man proposing. Sex cannot encourage or, inspire a man to propose. It must be within that woman's behavior. There's so many men who have dropped women who can give them good sex, but when they look at them, they don't see a housewife. They don't see a woman who can take care of the house. It's so important because these men are not looking for a woman who can, feed the bills of the house 50-50. These men are just looking for a woman who can take care of the house and even help them a little bit financially, to help them, with the household expenses. Bringing 20%, that is all. No man wants a woman to take 50% of the household expenses or everything. As men, we are born to take care of our family, to provide. So what these men want is support, from their women. So these 6 points, like I said, I keep bringing it up, guys. I don't know if I'm articulating this very well. So guys, if you feel I'm articulating this very well, or you don't feel I'm articulating this very well, please leave a comment at the comment section. Please leave a comment at the comment section, and yes, to help me, and give me tips on how to better articulate myself, or how to better present my video. So guys, so number one, you have to act as a housewife. Yes, you have to act as a housewife. If you want this man to propose to you, you have to act as a housewife. We have so many women, in relationships, they're telling their men, or they're telling their friends that there is no way I'm going to do this man's laundry. There is no way I'm going to polish this man's shoes. There is no way I'm going to wake up in the morning and make breakfast for this man before he goes to work. There is no way I'm going to make lunch for this man. There is no way I'm going to tidy the house. If he comes back, he's going to do all these things because he hasn't even talked, he hasn't even proposed marriage. Or I can do all these things to clean, cook, and do all these things if this man proposed marriage, or if this man marry me. When this man marries me, that's when I'll start doing all these things. Let me tell you something. You are tripping on yourself. You're deceiving yourself, because this man is not going to marry you. This man is not going to propose if he doesn't see you displaying housewife characteristics within the house. Only a woman can make a house a home. You must know how to make your house a home. It's not all about keeping your house tidy, but making sure everything, there is a time and a place for everything. Yes. You make sure you're diligent with your ways as a housewife. That's how a house become a home. Like when he wakes up in the morning, you make sure by the time he wakes up in the morning, breakfast is already served. You wake up from bed 5:30 in the morning. My grandmother usually advises my sisters that a prostitute, they wake up when we went on holidays with her, most of my sisters, she's not bothered if the men wake up around 9 o'clock in the morning, but my sister should never wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. She tells them a prostitute gets up from the bed at 9 o'clock. A woman of the house, or a woman who aspire to be a woman of the house, or a wife of any husband, or in their matrimonial home, she has got to wake up from bed 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock to tidy her house and put everything in order. So yes, you make sure you wake up from that time, even if this man has not proposed, even this man treats you bad, because this good behavior will get him to see this is a housewife. Even if you don't have the beauty, this body, the breast, the butt, but he'll still desire you. He'll want you to be his wife because of what? Because of how you treat him, of how you're organized, of how you know how to keep the house and make the house a home. So guys, so sisters, you have to act as a housewife. That's number one. Number two, you have to encourage him to be a better version of himself. Now, you don't kick him when he's down. You don't add salt to the wound, when he's already hurt. You try to elevate him from that down depressed state which he is. Tell him you are up, you can beat this, you are above this, you are better than this, you can achieve greater things than this. Telling him those things, even if when he has lost it all hopes are gone, all those words energizes him, to stand up again and try to make an attempt to overcome. This comes in cases when he's a drunk, or he's a drunk or an alcoholic, or when he's a cigarette smoker, or basically when he's got addiction, or when he doesn't know how to manage his money. So you try to help him become a better version of himself. You try to put rules around to guide him. That's what a companion do. And for him to make sure, to establish this companionship forever, is him making you as his wife. So if he is down, he's a drug addict, and you know very well, or he's an alcoholic, you know very well that if you are that outgoing kind of woman, when you guys go out, he always drink and come home drunk. You don't let him go. You don't let him go out. You tell him, no, we are gonna stay home. You try to make a distraction. You play games, Xbox or PlayStations, something. You play games to get his mind from going out, if he is an outgoing person. So yes, and if he's a drug addict, you know what, you look for a therapist. You try to give him hope that you are above this, even if there is no hope. That's why all men need a companion as a wife. So you are not gonna be he's not gonna propose to you because you are not a companion to him. When you start doing this, he sees you as a companion. That is why God created Eve to be Adam's companion, to make Adam whole, to guide Adam, to give Adam good counseling about his life, how to organize or navigate his life for the betterment of him. So when you start giving such advice to these men, they are gonna see you as a companion and they want to propose. Number three, always stand against him being expensive, extravagant financially, or you always stand against him buying you, extravagant things, expensive things. So yes, if he is that type of man, he's a big spender. He makes $5,000 by the end of the month. He spent for 4,500 and he's saving 500. You have to help him. If the fact that he's spending so much simply because you are an outgoing woman, you like big things, you like the latest Louis Vuitton bags, the latest Louis Vuitton shoes, the latest designer clothes, eyewear, eyelashes, hair, and everything. You like plastic surgery. Yes, it's your right, to do whatever you want to do with your body. So if his money is going because of your desires or your demands, financial demands, which are so expensive, and he keeps giving you, so you have to cut back. You have to tell him, no, I don't want you to contribute that much again in my life. I don't want you to buy me Louis Vuitton bags, which cost $5,000. No, I don't want you to buy me the shoes. They are so expensive. Please, if you want to buy me a gift, let me know. Or if you just want to simply surprise me, buy me something cheap, like a shoe for $50, like a handbag for $100. I will appreciate it. Now, even if this man does not find you physically beautiful, but if you start trying to help him, to learn the fact that he can manage and save money, not spend bigly on you, financially, or on himself. If he's an outgoing man, he likes drinking, spending money, buying shoes, You try to help him to cut back, to apply austerity, within his life and within how he treats you financially, how the gifts that he buys for you to, that will help him to see you as a companion. You start telling him you should save this money. He can't be spending all this money. He can save this money. Within 1 year, he can invest this money, into something, into gold, into buying gold or silver or diamond, or he can save this money to buy a house, which will be beneficial for him. Now, when a man starts getting you saying this, my sister, my sisters, I'm telling you, he's going to marry you right away. He's going to propose, because now most men always see women as, as leeches, financial leeches. They always come around them to to exploit them financially, get all what they've got. Now, if he starts saying you that you are not interested on what is going on in his bank account, you are not interested of him spending so much, you want him to save, spend less so that he can save to buy a house, is to do something important in the future, or to invest. He sees you as his companion. This is the trick. This is the most important point. He sees you as his companion in life. So he knows very well that if he gets, if he marries you, you're gonna give him good advice on how to manage the money of the house and how he can invest or buy something important for the entire family. So guys, number three, you always stand against him spending expensively, or extravagantly financially. So number four, humility. You have to stop. If you are that woman, you always want to talk. When your man talk, you talk back. If he tells you keep quiet, you say no, you are not gonna keep quiet. No. Two wrong zones make a right. Two blind people can lead themselves out of a ditch. One person must be able to see, and the other blind. For that, the one who can see can be as a shining light to lead the one who is blind out of that ditch or that hole or whatever. So when he tells you to keep quiet, or when he is angry, you are angered too. Blah 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 blah. He sees you as his competition, and no man wants to marry a woman whom he sees as his competition. There are times which you want to talk to him, tell him what is right for him to do, and he's against you. He wants to talk. Don't do it further. Don't shout. You have to be quiet. If he tells you keep quiet, shut your mouth. Just shut up and be calm. Be calm. Be calm. You don't always want to challenge him. You don't always want to talk to him. You will always, if you keep doing that, he sees you as a competition. Now, there can be two masters. There can be two captains controlling a ship. And there can never be two head of states. Just imagine if the Republican Party has got a head of state and the Democratic Party has got a head of state within the same nation, America. It's gonna lead to a civil war. There will be confusion, civil confusion amongst the followers of this party. They will hate each other. Like if the Democratic Party is for a free trade deal with China, and the Democratic Party is against a free trade deal with China, and the governors who are Democratic are pushing forward, for that free trade deal with China, and the governors who are, so America will become a confucianist state. You don't want that. It's the same thing in the family. That's why God made a man first and made a woman out of a man's rib. So they should be head. A man should be head, and a woman have to follow. So you must understand that. When you start, you let him talk, have control as a man. But you are still in control because you are his financial advisor. You counsel him on how to live his life. Who controls his nation? Is it the head of state or the head of state's advisors? It's the advisors of the president. So I just want to tell you that. So that's number 4. Number 5, share the household expenses. There are so many women who don't contribute into their, in their household, of which the household which they are living with their boyfriend in. They don't contribute. The man should have every responsibility. So please, you should have some compassion towards him. There are times every month you should just decide, no, I'm going to take care of the feeding allowance, and I'm going to pay the internet bills and the insurance bills. He's going to pay the household bills, or any other bill. You just decide that I'm going to help him with 20% of my salary to help him, to take care of the bills of the house, or 40%. A man loves a woman who supports him financially. Please Support your boyfriends. If you want them to propose, you have to support them. A man loves a woman who supports him financially. That's why most men don't want to propose, because they know they are the ones who are going to shoulder all the responsibility financially, the kids and school fees, everything. So they don't want that stress. They are out there looking for women, who can, not that the women shoulder this responsibility, share this responsibility, financial responsibility of the household expenses 50-50, but at least 20% 80 or 30-70. That's how companionship starts. What's a companion? Like I said, a companion is a partner, who shares the burden of another partner. And that will lead him to propose immediately. That will start changing. Though this woman is so supportive, she understands. She does not want me to spend a lot. She does not want me to kill myself by working 5 jobs a day so that I can be able to provide the household expenses. She's supporting me financially. Gosh, this should be a wife. This is a companion. I need to propose. So that is it. Number 6, be romantic. You have to be romantic. Romantic behavior does not mean you give him sex, you suck his dick, you give him butt sex, breast sex, all those things. No. Romance is how you treat him. Now, if he comes back from work, you take off his suit, you take off his shoes. If he says, no, let me take it, no, I know you've been at work, you're so tired, no, let me do it. When you're at home, I just want you to be free and relaxed. Let me take control. And when you're taking off your suit, you give him massage, a back massage, or a feet massage, or a neck massage, or a head massage. And when you start doing things like that, he'll feel so attached to you. He'll feel so attached to you. And he'll want to propose. Because you don't want a woman who isn't concerned about your well-being. You want a woman who is so concerned. Those are just romantic things that a woman who aspires to be a wife should do to a man. And then you buy him gifts. You should try buying him gifts. Try buying him gifts. That will get him to see you as you care for him. That will make him see you as someone who cares for him. And when you start buying him gifts, Valentine's Day, you buy him gifts. Even without Valentine's Day, you say, no, I like the way you've been hardworking, the way you've been providing for the for the house. Even though, I'm not that supportive, 50-50, bringing in 50, you've been so supportive, and you don't question me about my finances. I just want to buy you this. I just bought you this gift, to congratulate you, all those things. That's being romantic. Yes, that will encourage him, to propose, and not see you as an evil person, a wicked person, which don't care about him. Because when you buy people gifts, it shows you care about them deeply. So that is number 6, be romantic. And guys, so those are the 6 points. I tell you verily, if you apply these 6 points, you're gonna win this man's heart. You're gonna win this man's heart. So guys, that is it. I love you all, but know Jesus Christ loves you more. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.